3 months since you lost your daughter. I want you to know that that's still very much acute grief. There's no timeline in grief, but we do know that there are markers. And, they say anywhere up to 2 years could still be very much early grief. And that doesn't mean that after 2 years that, it's sort of, oh, okay, it's all okay. It just shifts a little bit, And I think it's okay right now that you're just breathing. That's enough. And I want to remind you something. I want to remind you that you have survived every day that you thought you couldn't. You have survived every one of your worst days. And I don't know the circumstances involving the loss of your daughter, but I'll remind you of a few things. Number one, you did the best you could with the knowledge you had then. Number two, try to exchange the what ifs to even if. What if I told her I loved her one more time, even if you told her you loved her one more time? The death would have occurred. What if we weren't arguing, even if you were arguing? What if I this, even if? It's so easy to want to blame ourselves and think that something that we could have done, or had we done something differently, that the end of life wouldn't have happened. So I understand that you might be in that process. I don't know your circumstances, but I can imagine guilt and grief, they like to dance, right? And a lot of times we feel guilty because we feel if we do shift in our pain a little bit, that we're somehow betraying our loved one or turning our back on them, or worse yet, that we're going to forget. It's a false narrative. It doesn't matter what you do in your life moving forward. I promise you won't forget your daughter. And I promise you won't lose that connection. And our goal here, my goal at least, is to help you grieve with more love than pain. It's okay to keep breathing right now. That's your only job, is to keep breathing. But I want to let you know that you're seen here, you're witnessed here, your pain matters here, and your daughter's life matters. Thanks for being here.